Thank you for joining with me in this meditation introduction. And this is a sampler series that will be learning some different meditations so you can find the one that works best for you. So let's just take a moment to relax and begin to just focus on your breath. Just feel that fullness of the air as you inhale and the warmth of the air as you exhale. Allowing the air to reach every corner of your body and mind, sweeping up the thoughts and letting them go. And just noticing the rhythm of your breath, allowing your breath to fall into a soft and gentle wave. Inhaling peace and exhaling any worry or tension. Just connecting to the present moment. And then you can open your eyes, and here we are. So, in this series, we'll be trying, as I said, a few methods of meditation, and all the different types have different purposes, so they are all beneficial. And I'm a believer in whatever works for you, that's what you should do. So just be open to trying the different techniques. I call it an experiment. I like to experiment and give them a chance and then see what seems to work for you best by the end of our sessions that we have in these few weeks. And know that there's something you can always just tuck into your toolbox. So just remember, for meditation, there's no need to sit in a particular way with crossed legs or an uncomfortable posture. You can just sit in a chair. It's just fine. I do it myself, even though I do sit on a meditation cushion at times too. So why do we meditate? Well, it helps with stress and anxiety, improve concentration, and enhances our mood, increases our energy. And meditation is the key to the relaxation response, which counters our stress responses. It can lower blood pressure, enhance memory, slow down aging, improve the immune system. It can also help us to learn how to choose our response rather than being reactive. So learn to be mindfully present with our meditations. That's how it helps. So science and technology is really showing us all the benefits. They're more and more significant. And what else? Well, meditation is the practice of waking up to the present moment so you can feel more relaxed and calm and grounded. So, even though you can do meditation in short periods, it really can make a difference. If that's all you can do, short periods, it's great because it has a cumulative effect. And so there we are. So, in a moment, we'll take a look at different types of meditation. So let's take a look at the different types of meditation that you can use for yourself. Now, the first one is a focused meditation. Now, that can be mindfulness with the breath. It can be using mala beads, such as I wear. It could be staring at a candle flame. It could be a mantra, which is a word or a phrase that is repeated again and again. It can be Vipassana in Goenka style, going through the body, all the different parts of the body, which is a little different from a body scan, and we'll get into that in just a minute. Open presence, which is mindfulness, also observing the thoughts and feelings and sensations that arise. Uh, Choiceless awareness, that's the other style of Vipassana or insight meditation. Now, certainly guided meditations, and 99% of the time, I guide meditations, meaning I'm giving you prompts for the meditation. But different kinds of guided meditations can give you different experiences. So it could be a relaxation meditation, it could be a progressive relaxation meditation where we're tightening and releasing muscles. It could be yoga nidra, which is a guided rest meditation that brings you into a state between alpha and theta and helps you to really receive some deep relaxation. Great for if you have insomnia, other troubles with sleep. 30 minutes can be equal to 3 hours of sleep. A body scan, which can be a mindful body scan where we're just noticing the parts of the body. Certainly, guided visualization is another type where you're taking a journey, maybe to a forest or a beach. Has some relaxation components in it, and receiving a message. And receiving a message maybe from an angel or the universe, or maybe it's just a story. And as we move on with some of the other types of meditation, sound meditation, something that I love to do, which is regarding singing bowls and other instruments. Maybe you've heard that as a sound bath. Certainly, movement meditation is another type of meditation. That's your yoga, that's your Tai Chi, walking a meditation. And then there's also contemplative, and that would be loving kindness, or maybe it's a spiritual kind of meditation where you're focused on a text or an idea. So I'm going to share with you two different kinds of meditations. So let's experiment with those. And I'll introduce you to these meditations, and then we'll have a break in between. And the first will be a relaxation meditation just to move us into that frame of mind of meditating. So it'll help you to calm your body and mind. And so let's go ahead and get settled in a posture. Just sitting is fine. And let's try this meditation. So begin by giving yourself permission to just take this time for yourself. And for the next few minutes, it's okay to let go of all other concerns. This is your personal time to reconnect with your inner source of mindfulness energy and replenish your spiritual strength. And the aim of this particular meditation is just a relaxed alertness and not really sleep. So it'll be easier to concentrate if you do other meditations. And certainly our second meditation will be part of that. So gently close your eyes. And let's begin to observe the breath, noticing the expansion and contraction of the lungs. I'm going to share some phrases from Thich Nhat Hanh, wonderful Zen Buddhist monk. It's very simple. Breathing in, I know I am breathing in, and breathing out, I know I am breathing out. So if it helps, you can just say in or breathing in and breathing out, or just the word out. And perhaps you notice how your breathing is beginning to slow down, and how the thinking mind starts to slow down right along with it. And bringing attention to your body now. And as you become aware of each body part, don't visualize them, rather just experience them and simply allow them to invite relaxation inward. So gently bring your attention to the eyes and the forehead, noticing if there's any tension there. And then as you exhale, simply allow them to relax. Next, bringing your attention to your face and jaw. So as you inhale, feel the healing power of the breath. And then as you exhale, feel the muscles relax. And moving your awareness to your neck and shoulders now. And notice how they carry the weight of all your burdens. So with each in breath, feel yourself becoming stronger spiritually and emotionally. And with each out breath, feel yourself gently let go of all that weight. And as you become aware of your arms, your chest, and back, feel them relax with each out breath, feeling the tension just melt away. Now moving your attention to your thighs, feeling them relax with each breath, right along with the rest of your body. And as you bring your awareness to your calves and feet, feel these relax and even extend your appreciation for all the work they do for you every day. And breathing in, I feel the air nourishing my body. Breathing out, I feel my body relaxing. Breathing in, I feel the energy of mindfulness nourishing my mind. And breathing out, I dwell deeply in the present moment. And here you can return back to the room, opening your eyes. And if you like, you can take a break, you can take a stretch before we go into our next meditation. Our second meditation for today will be a focused or concentration meditation. So return back to your posture. Our second meditation, where we're going to practice concentration. In here, we will use the counting technique to help us keep our mind anchored on the object of our meditation, the breath. So focus your attention now on the sensation of the air passing through the tip of your nose and begin counting each breath silently in your mind. And we use 1 through 5. And then when you get to 5, simply start all over again. And you can count either on the in breath or on the out breath. Do whichever is most comfortable for you. And then if a random thought or comes in or your mind starts to wander, interrupts that concentration, just simply come back to the breath. Even if you have to start at 1 again, it's okay. The counting is just a tool to help us. And remember, you're concentrating on the breath. And I'll be using the sound of a bell to let it remind you to come back to your breath. So again, we're counting on the in or the out breath, 1 through 5, and then beginning again. And if your mind has strayed, just bring your attention back to the air passing through the tip of your nose and continue counting. In a few moments, we'll be bringing this meditation to a close, and I'll be sounding the bell 3 times. So now that we've completed both meditations, you might want to take notes. You might want to think about or journal what you experienced. Did you like these two meditations? And as we continue to move forward in this series, we'll experiment with the other types of meditations that I've shared with you and see how those work and find out what meditations work for you and that you'll want to put in your toolbox to pull out whenever you need them. So, again, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to me at deb@peacefulwellness.org, and I'll be glad to assist you in any way that I can. So, thank you so much for being with me, and I wish you much peace. Counted to 5 both in and out, that's okay. That's okay too, that's another technique of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or as the instructions were, and it's okay that you did that, is just 1 in breath, out breath, and then 2 on the next in breath, out breath. It either or. It's okay. Whatever seems to be helpful to you in the moment. And sometimes when we are meditating, having a tool like that helps us when, our mind is kind of scattered all over the place. Uh, maybe we had, didn't sleep very well, or maybe we just had a very difficult situation. Or maybe just our mind is all over the place. So using that counting can really assist us in kind of zoning, kind of bringing our focus in a little bit more. Box breath is okay. It's counting to 4 on the inhale, holding for 4 with the pause, and then exhaling for 4, and then holding the pause at the bottom of the breath there too. That's the box breath. And it's okay if you did that too. Sometimes if it's one that you've been doing for a while and I'm sharing something else, a different way of counting, you might just default into box breath. That's okay. And you know what? It's okay if you got lost in the meditation. Remembering that whenever you do remember, that is a moment of mindfulness, and then you just come back to uh, the counting in this case for this meditation, or maybe another meditation, coming back to the breath, whatever it may be. Just something to kind of slow the process of the mind down. That counting will keep the mind busy. That's what it does. That way, it's like, oh, this is my focus. I'm counting. Brain, I'm going to give you something to do for a while. And of course, yeah, you're going to wander off into the weeds, and that's okay. It's just coming back. It's coming back just like a little puppy. Come on back. Come on back. This is the path here. This is where we are. And doing so without any judgment, right? Or criticism. And that's, I think, what really gets people with meditation is they start to criticize themselves because their mind has wandered, or they can't sit still, or whatever it may be. It's like, okay, well, these are the things that the mind does. The mind doesn't like to sit still. The mind wants to keep going all over the place. And that's why we use these tools. So it's helpful for us. So next week, we'll be using this focus one again. And then we're going to kind of switch gears and do a guided visualization for the second one. And then the next week after that will be kind of a mindfulness with a body scan. And then we'll move into that relaxation. We'll do that relaxation one as we go into learning how to work with sound, particularly, with the singing bowl. Uh, yeah, with that. And then the last week we'll do a little bit of focus, and then we'll get into a short yoga nidra practice.